Jesus says in verse 25, my paraphrase, I am the afterlife. Because I'm here, the afterlife is here. Because I'm here, the resurrection is here now. I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will live even if he dies. That means that our body may die, but you're going to live. What comes after that is really dramatic. And everyone who lives and believes in me will never die. I always use this illustration. I've Googled it before, but I can't remember the number. Something like 14,000 times you blink a day, probably more than that. And during the blink, you can't see. But you don't tell anybody you're blind, do you? Why do you not tell anybody you're blind? Because it's too fast to be blindness. You're not going to die, Christian, any slower than a blink. You're going to die faster than a blink. That's why it's not going to be death for you. Exhale on earth, inhale in heaven. You're not going to know it was death. Death for the believer is not a terminus. It's a point of transit. You don't go to death. You go through death, unless you're alive when the Lord comes.